Back at it again with the Massey Furgeson, the 1951. I think it's TO30. Right here. TO152, TO125904. So I don't know what model it is, but that's the serial number on it. We go ahead and put an alternator on there. The model number of that alternator is this 14969 and 15 Duralast. So super easy, 3 plugs to it. You've got your battery, then you have your what they call your sense, which is in this case the top plug, the yellow one, and the black one is your what they call the lamp trio. So it's lamp slash trio. So I guess what it does, it just senses that there's some energy being consumed. I don't have a lamp on this per se, and I was told to use this light bulb for the lamp. So basically, you just set this up, and my understanding is that this lamp trio black wire, which is the bottom plug in this one, gets spliced in to the positive of this one. So you can buy the pigtail. You buy the pigtail at AutoZone, 85814, 85814. It's at the top. And here's the barcode if you need it. And so you would wire it as you would, with the positive being hooked up to a switch. Obviously you don't want that running all the time. But my understanding is that lamp trio black is supposed to go to your positive cable. So when you flip the switch to turn the lamp on, it activates the alternator as well. That's my understanding of it. And so the other issue we had is we had a bunch of switches here, which is fine, it's what it came with. But we had a switch for the on and off of the coil, power to the ignition, and then we had an on and off power to the alternator. And then this actually has a start down here at the shifter. So you bring it over and you crank it forward and up. Or actually, so you can see one, two. This is reverse this start. Yeah, so it should be, yeah. So at one point this was the start button and it would just activate your relay. The relay is actually right there. This is the relay there, and it looks very similar to the solenoid, to that solenoid. So it's just an aftermarket solenoid, and instead of it being activated by making the contact here forward and up, it was set up with a push button. Where is that push button? I don't see the actual little push button. You find it. It was activated by the actual push button, which is this. You just grab it and push it, and it creates a signal to the solenoid and gets to start. The same way this thing works. The key, turn it over, and you gotta hold it, and it sends a signal to the solenoid. This is all it's doing, just in this form. Easier, cleaner. This is a solenoid that was used. I just asked for a 1975 Ford F-150 solenoid, and you have 2 points of contact. One is ignition, the other one is starter. So obviously if it doesn't work, go from one contact to the other. But this is your positive cable, and then this one over here is the cable that actually goes to the starter. And you can inverse them, it doesn't matter which direction those go. But whatever your positive is, once you push that button or turn the key, it'll send signal to this cable here and activate the solenoid itself. So it'll be pretty obvious. You don't have to connect these two. You do have to have a ground, so it's grounded here. Once it's grounded, it'll activate the solenoid, and the solenoid is basically a washer in there. Once you put your electricity to it, it pushes it out and makes contact. So this cable and that cable, this cable make contact, and you make continuity, and the power is given to the starter. But another thing is, it had an old-fashioned fuel filter on there. I would take it off because it was just dripping. I can't find the seals for it. Right now what we're doing is we're going to go and change out the ignition for a key. You can see it has 4 points of contact. You have your 12-volt battery. You have your accessories, so if you're going to turn on your radio, or if you have like a, what's called a USB port or cigarette light or something like that. And then this one here is your actual ignition. That should go to your coil. So that'll go to the actual coil there. And then the last one is the one that goes to the starter. And so let me find the, you can see up here it says starter, and it's actually that center point. And so that's where the starter coil goes. So the same wire that connects to this solenoid is the one that goes towards the center there on this where it says starter. So that's where that starter wire goes. And then your positive goes to your cable here for the ignition. You see that ignition sign right there on the right? And then the, what does that say? Accessories doesn't matter. Accessories just for your, if you happen to have any type of cigarette light or something like that. But anyways, that's all. Let's go and get this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.